How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh my god, we worked so hard on that poem. And now it's time to present it to the judges, aka the girls. I hope they like it, because we spent a lot of hard time and work on it. Okay, Monica. Hi again, A. Glad you see you didn't run away from us. Okay. Nah, don't worry. Not yet, anyways. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. Yes. Well, I'm back in the literature club. He's back in the literature club. We're back. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, eh? No problem. You know me. I don't break my promises. Come on. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Not too bad. Not yet, anyways. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. God, what a bitch. Why she gotta be so mean? Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Sayori is ratting us out already. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. What the fuck does that mean? Damn, making threats now. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for somebody who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Damn. Mama. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monaco and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Man, she shut her down real quick. Don't worry, guys. A always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room was so messy and distracting. Wow. I'm savage. And you almost set your house on fire once. What? Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and A, and that A is gonna become confusing, can become such good friends too? Sayori? Man, this is awkward. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. Well, that's pretty accurate. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Well, wait, Sayori? Oh boy. Eh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? I'm kind of curious now. What is this? What did you bring me? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Well, I don't know. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Sayori is throwing everyone under the bus today. I love it. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Oh my god, that was so cute. I can't. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Oh my gosh, bae. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted to. Just discuss it. Okay. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? I don't know. She's cute, I guess. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you! I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Takes the book enthusiastically. Phew. Sigh of relief. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression. like she was waiting for this chance. She was waiting for it. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. What the fuck's she doing in the closet? Ugh! That can mean a lot of things. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her, in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. Why she gotta be so mean? What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. I guess, sure. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on her face. I'm just picturing her voice just super bitchy just every time she talks now. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the other side of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Aha! Much better. Now that your manga is secured, everything is fine. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I know the feels so much. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Okay, here comes a tricky word. Parfait girls? It looks, I think I said that right. Parfait? Parfat? Parfat, I don't know. It's one of those two, I think. It's a series I've never heard in my life. Same. That probably means it's either way out of the demographic or it's simply terrible. Wow, savage. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I was secretly judging her. She just doesn't have to know, okay? I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. Oh boy, here we go. We've done it now. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the window sills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Okay, having a little comfort zone. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? My thoughts exactly. Can't talk today, like usual. I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. What? Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Exclamation! Oh, she didn't like that. Look at her face. Oh boy. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Oh, great. Natsuki closes her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Nice. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer. Oh boy, it's getting heated now. Reclaiming the additional space between... Wait, additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Wow. That's a very generic storyline. Typical slice of life affair. Ah, see, typical. That's the word I was looking for. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writer the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. The only kind of plot you need is that kind of plot. Haha, yes. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Or is it just boobs and ass? Well, obviously, you think I would enjoy something that I didn't have a plot, I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop, but that just helps you get to know the characters. Oh, and besides, it's still entertaining. So true, still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. I have a feeling there's going to be all kinds of drama in this game just by seeing what's going on here, okay? Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. The romance. Oh, the romance. Oh, yes. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Well, she looks pretty fun. Pretty happy there. We're doing something right, huh? Hey, wait. Oh, nope, we already screwed up again. What's that supposed to be? Yeah, I already screwed up. I knew it. We can't do anything right. Oh, Natsuki gives me a little shove. Ow. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Good save. Good save indeed. Ah, that chapter seems like it's about baking. Oh, what are we baking? This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah, she doesn't want to admit that there's baking? Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's... Jesus Christ. Just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that's impressionable. That's a tricky word. Impressionable. Sure, we'll go with that. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, all of the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. True, baking's not too bad. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Well said. Whoa. Wow, what is going on here? We just got really close. Oh, I see. Okay, this is how we were sitting on the floor. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. ... Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. Yeah, it's true. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Question? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Could you not rub it in? Okay, girl. Jeez. Sorry. Humph. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. Hey, we're friends, aren't we? They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Arrgh. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. It is hard to find friends who are in the same thing as you. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. Don't think like that. Come on. Don't bring yourself down. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Uh-oh, she might take that the wrong way. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wow, she didn't take that badly. I'm genuinely shocked. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. Oh, come on, it can't be that bad. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Unfortunately. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? That's all that matters. Man, she is just totally bamboozled. Bamboozled. So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped a page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. Whoa. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Nope. We don't want any spoilers. Hell no. Just finish this chapter. I was already spoiled for Walking Dead. I've had enough spoilers for 1 month, okay? Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement, and you know what I'm talking about. You do. Let's just say, I'm glad it happened. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. You mean bitchy tone? But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feelings you get when connecting with someone like that. Oh. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Cute. Or should I say, kawaii. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, it's time to present it. Oh, God, please tell me it's not horrible. Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She... Ooh, excuse me. Hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Wow, 12 inches. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it over towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Eh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. I don't blame you, mate. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. That's true. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. Jesus. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try and get through this. Yep. Alright, what's next? But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Commitment right there. Or am I more scared of what happens if I don't finish it? Oh boy. Alrighty then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. Carefully, don't want to bend it now. Or else we'll feel the wrath of Natsuki. By the way, did you remember to write the poem last night? Yeah, we did. My relaxation ends. Oh boy, I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everybody's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Alright. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Okay, pretty standard. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Poem time! Alright, who should I show my poem to first? Okay, important decision making. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, or Monica? Let's do Natsuki. We've been pretty close today. I want to do her. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair that I shared mine with her first. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, let's start with the things I don't like. Wow. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. What the fuck? Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? Yeah, what the fuck? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? Question mark? Oh man, we're guilt tripping her now. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Fucking, how do I do that? Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. Wow, that is really mean. Okay. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha. Well, it's not like that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. Okay. Prove it. Show me. Put me to shame. And you went and ruined it. What? I hope you're happy. What the fuck, bro? So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Irk. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. And you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. God damn. She is super bitchy. We call her the bitch queen. That's her new name. We're calling Natsuki bitch queen from now on. Okay, pretty sure you've never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Mostly. Natsuki must, like, really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Grr, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. But that's about it. Okay. Alright. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. Wasn't too bad. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really a poem guy, but I mean, she obviously put some serious effort into that poem. Lots of eagles and animals. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Oh, we're learning things every day. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. She put a lot of thought into this, wow. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. My words exactly. That's what it means to be a pro. Damn. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Probably not a good idea, because we don't want to feel her wrath. Let's do Sayori next. This is a good poem, eh? Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Ooh, not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the clubroom? Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, eh? Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Dang, thanks, Sayori. Bae. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? So many promises, Sayori, so many. That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Let's see. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. What is with these endings? I want breakfast. I want breakfast too. Okay? Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait till this morning to write this? Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night, finger things. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast! Eggs and toast! Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. Pout face. I get all cranky. We don't want Sayori to be cranky now. We already got one bitchy person in the class. God. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Alright, so we have Yuri and Monica. We'll just go down the list. We'll do Yuri next. Wow, I am really congested right now. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Wow, she must be spending a lot of time on my poem. Jeez. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. Oh wait, that's my voice. Oops. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. She's figuring it all out first. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that I might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! She looks really upset that I said that. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just there were specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Oh, she's being a critic. Okay. Give me construction criticism. I need it, please. And having been through that myself, I've kind of learned to pick up on them. Okay. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. Well, really. And the end result is that both of the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. And she knows her stuff. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. Man, we are being totally schooled right now, in a good way. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. I think everyone is. Except for Sayori. Atsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'll have to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. Does that say tendrils? The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. Cursive is a lot harder to read than I remember. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Oh, so dramatic. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all. Well, I thought about it a little bit, but it's not bad. But it took you a long time to read. How did she know? How did she know it took me a while to read? Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad. God, I got so much gas this morning. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Lots of moonlight glows, eh? Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, eh? Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her past, remaining place her comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. Wow, that's a lot more solemn putting it in that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. So encouraging. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. We're counting. Alright, last one. Monica, let's do it. Presidente. Hi. Hey. Have a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring up things, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. I can relate to that. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. She thought that was really funny. Wow. Don't worry, eh? Your poem's gonna be horrible. I'm just kidding. Probably is. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yep, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, eh? Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Cuter. The fuck's that supposed to mean? The fuck you mean by that? This bitch. Oh jeez. Oh no. It kind of makes me think of something that Suki would write. Well, and she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. Okay. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Sorry, not Stein. Is it Stein or is it Steen? I don't remember. Maybe a long time ago. She's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endeavoring, or even sad, and sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much better filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be... Wait, I cannot read this. Why it would be your kind of poem to explore. Why was that so hard to read? Alright. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. Everyone is so supportive here. I love it. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Oh. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Oh, because she's the Presidente. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Alright. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction. Spackle? Spackle protrudes? Okay. See the direction spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel. Blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. That was really deep. Wow, that was deep. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Haha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. That was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. I always forgot what epiphany looked like. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think of this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Whew. Okay, guys. Well, that was a lot of poem reading. A lot of information to take in. And a lot of fun. I'm enjoying this game. This is a fun little cute thing. So far, nothing too crazy. So I'm enjoying it. If you want to and you don't mind, please do subscribe, like, comment, and share with your boys. Whew. And we shall meet again in the next video. Later.